Okay, we are going to, let's see. All right. Hey everybody, I'm caffeine injected, and I'm going to play a little bit of my warrior here. We actually did pretty good. If you look at this first, I played a little bit earlier today, but I didn't record any of it, and all I did was use up some of the ore that I had been farming. I did a couple hours farming for ore, and we were able to get our blacksmithing to 152. And we also learned, let's see, we also learned the green iron gauntlets recipe and the green iron boots, which I would like to craft both of these items. But I don't have any iron, so that's something we're going to try to do, is get some iron. So if we look at the map here, you should be able to see, hopefully, there's an iron node over here, and there's an iron node over here. There's also a few iron nodes here, so there are some iron in Duskwood. A couple quests I need to do in this area as well. But first, we're going to start off by farming dead mines again. Not inside dead mines, but the area, excuse me, leading up to the instance entrance to dead mines. And let's try turning this down a little bit. Okay, and you'll see that I'm up to 12.19 gold, because I was able to sell a lot of the green items that were dropping for me in dead mines, which is nice. Hold on a second while I pull up my YouTube stream on my other device here. Alright. Hey, what's up, Grumpy? Why are you laughing at me? Why are you laughing at me? Did you like my I did get up to about 12.19 gold off all those green items that were dropping, so I sold some green items. I sold some stuff that I crafted as well. And if we want, we can go relist those things, because I actually sold some of the rough bronze leggings I made. We're selling for like 20 silver a piece. I mean, people were like trying to sell stuff for way too high prices. People aren't going to pay a lot for leggings that are just stamina and spirit. And so, gotta be. Alright, so what we're going to do first is we're going to take some of that well-earned gold, gleaming gold, and we're going to go to the auction house and see if we can maybe upgrade some of our gear. Then we're going to go right back and grind some more greens and ore and cloth in dead mines. Yeah, I still don't think I've even ran the dead mines on this character today. There's some... Why am I not... I was going to say, why am I not hearing the rain? Yeah, it's a great way to make money. This is just farm all the mobs around the entrance to the dead mines. It's a little slow for this character because I don't have any kind of real AoE. That's what I'm kind of looking to maybe upgrade my gear a little bit. Especially anything that will increase my attack power, so more strength would be nice. And of course, flat out better weapons. You know, this is a level 20 weapon, and this is level 18, and I'm level 27, so I've kind of out-leveled these guys, but they still do okay. But let's see if we maybe find something better. I know I was seeing some Vendetta daggers a few days ago. They're on 2 gold, and I'd certainly pay 2 gold for a 26 dagger at this point. Oh yeah. Well, the AH, if you're gonna buy, like, if you're like me and you like to buy stuff from the AH to upgrades, then you need to sell at the AH. You have to counterbalance my spending habits with being able to sell stuff. So let's go to weapons, and we're gonna go to 25, 28, and we're gonna go daggers, and really hope we can get ourselves vendetta. No vendetta. Damn. That kind of is disappointing. And let's go to in swords. And we got one. So this sword is, it's slightly, like very slightly better than my Razor's Edge, and actually not really, because the 4 strength gives me more attack power. So let's go to armor, mail. And I know I need some better shoulders. Yeah, I'm still using gray shoulders, so we definitely want to upgrade our shoulders. And here's the green iron shoulders, which I was going to craft. But, or do I want to wait until I get enough iron to craft it? Or do I just want to go ahead and buy some? Here's 3 strength 5 stamina. Here's 4 strength 7 stamina. So we're definitely going to buy these green iron shoulders. And actually, the green iron shoulders are kind of a nice looking item. I like they look pretty good. Alright, let's go to 27. And this is like, the problem with the Sunblaze Coif is, yeah, it's nice, it's got 10 stamina. But you can see the helm I have has 8 strength, which is, to me, is better than this. I need the attack power. How about this one? These boots? No. And of course this, no. So we're good there. The only other thing I can look at really is a cloak. So let's go to cloak, cloth, back. Oh, and rings. I need a ring too. Cloak of stamina. No. This has got 4 agility, 4 stamina. That's not bad. But again, nothing. Ooh, necklace of strength. That's nice, but I don't really want to pay 3.6 gold for it. Well, that's a little disappointing that there's no weapons. Wow. Maybe a lot of people got online tonight and bought weapons. Dude, I love buying stuff in the auction house. Alright, so you can see a lot of these things. We'll relist a few of these items. But we actually did pretty good. We sold some stuff. So we made some money. Alright. The good news is that we're going to gain 4 strength here over basically no strength. Because I had basically just these burnished pauldrons. Alright. And we still have 11.55 gold. So gold-wise, we're doing okay. Now, if I wanted, I could respec, but I think it might be 5 gold, and I really don't want to pay 5 gold to respec. Alright, so we're going to go here. Alright, so see, somebody went in and underbid me. 18 silver. They only sell for 9 silver, so we'll just put these in at like 17. Make fixed price. 16. 17. And I'm sure someone underbid me on these two, probably. 31 silver. So we'll list these at 29. I mean, at this point, they only sell to the vendor for 8 silver, so if I get anything over 8 silver, I'm pretty happy. Alright, make fixed price. Try to remember how to, let's see. No. There we go. What did I say I was going to list at? Yeah, that. Fixed price. There we go. Alright, well, let's go ahead and sell this too. Sure, why not? Cool. So we're off. We're off. Yeah, what I was saying is I think the green iron shoulders don't look that bad. Kind of a neat looking shoulders, and it looks nice when you get the the green iron leggings, the green iron hands to go with it. It's a pretty decent looking set. I couldn't sleep, so here we are. Yes, I'm leaving the AH with money in my pocket. We're gonna go farm some more money. And then we're gonna go make some, maybe level up a little bit. Talking to Bolo, we were talking about, the fact that you can raise your blacksmithing. But if I go online and go to, let's see, vanilla WoW iron node locations, and we want to go to the twinhead.twinstar.cz website. I like that one for the locations of nodes. I'm trying to see if there's any locations that aren't too bad. Badlands, Alderman, Foothill Wetlands, Hillsbridge. Bach Moden has 3. Wrathy Highlands has 188 iron nodes. Wrathy Highlands is only like 32, I think, so we could actually go to Wrathy Highlands and farm some more and probably not die too many times. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Wrathy Highlands is pretty decent, but before I do that, I'm going to go farm a little gold, more gold. I only had like around six gold. So I almost doubled my gold, just spending a couple hours farming the entrance to, well, it wasn't just that, it was also crafting, because I was selling those bracers and those leggings. I haven't even begun to sell the wool cloth yet, but you get so much cloth in there. I should have emptied this linen cloth out of my bag. We're going to go ahead and let's go ahead and make these. Oh, shit. Before I do anything, I can't believe I keep forgetting to skill up my first aid, which is really making me mad, but that's okay. Getting wool cloth is easy, so. But yeah, if you look at my skills, though, cooking 200, first aid 150, fishing 130, so we need to raise up our fishing too, mining 134. So these things are all going to cost money. When I upgrade these skills, it's going to cost me some money. So I already upgraded blacksmithing, so 152 out of 225. Yeah, those ogres. They're a pain in the butt. Well, the mobs in Arathi are around, what, 20? Around 30, right? I think the ogres are probably 30 to 31. I'm drinking ice cold water, believe it or not. Amber's going with her mom it's only 1 a.m. In about 6 hours, her mom comes over and she's going to head out with her. So I'll probably be playing pretty much all morning. After I get done playing tonight, I'll probably play just here for like maybe a couple hours. I don't know, it just depends until I get really tired, so I can just go pass out and sleep for a little bit. 233. Yeah, water. We need to buff my blades, dude. I'm digging these stamina scrolls. Somebody pissed off these mobs. See that? They all ran right past me. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely try to farm iron. But I think I'll probably just farm some level first. And then, you know, once we get to like around level maybe 29, then we'll farm some iron. I'll have to do this at 28 as well, and there's probably some skills I can upgrade at 28. That might help us if I can get like a better heroic strike. So what I'm really hoping for now is I don't really care about ore as much. I'm really hoping just to get some green drops. Last time I ran in here, I got a crazy amount of green drops. Good green drops too. Lots of daggers and stuff that had attack power on them and stuff that was easy to sell at the auction house. Hoping our friend the nobleman is down here to the right. Well, there we go. That's a nice item. So here's 2 intellect, 2 spirit. That'll sell. Although I got a bandit cloak of the owl last time, which I think is I sent to my druid. I actually might level my druid a little bit tonight too. I might have been farming some gear for her. Oh, someone killed the nobleman. Ah, oh, that pisses me off. Not happy about that. Watching. I had to leave the guild I was in. I couldn't take it, man. They were all these people talking to guild chat constantly, and there's like 350 my guild members constantly spamming, looking for group for this. You'd think I would like that kind of stuff, but man, it annoys me. I have to see all that stuff chat all the time. I have to like create my own little tab here for be quiet. I'm working on my tune, man. You're making too much noise. I wonder if I can just pull this guy or if it'll. Oh no. I actually got rid of my arrows to make room for something in my inventory, and I forgot to buy some more. Ah well. That sucks. Revenge! But yeah, there were these people they're all talking about like leveling their characters and all the guys they've watched on speed leveling and all this stuff, and I'm like, man, I just feel sad that people that's like their primary goal is to just level quickly, basically missing the leveling experience. You know what I mean? Like they're all worried, so they've got to get to 60 really fast so they can be 60 faster than anybody else. Woohoo, I'm level 60. I feel kind of sad that that's what that a lot of people play vanilla WoW, that's their primary goal, is just race to 60. Because that's just not, that's really not the way to do it, in my opinion. You're gonna miss out on all this stuff if that's your only goal. I don't really want to farm over here because I don't have my bow. I'm just gonna farm back the other way. Easier to farm that particular area if I have my bow. I'm definitely not gonna mess with the magicians, so I don't want to fight a bunch of fire elementals. It's more fun just to, I think it's more fun to play the way I play, where you just kind of, you're just working your character, man. You're like, you know, what do I want to work on today? What skill do I want to raise? My blacksmithing? Do I want to raise my cooking? Do I, you know, do I want to get some levels? You know, just enjoy your character, man. Don't rush to 60. There's nothing wrong with leveling quickly, but people are always worried about min-maxing. Like, oh, I've got to, if I do this, I'll level really fast, you know. This guide said if I have to do the quests in this order. It's all so strict. I don't like strict, man. I like loose, baby. That's what she said. I like it where you just kind of, like I don't always know what I'm going to do when I log in, you know. I get on and I'm like, well, what do I want to do today? You know what I mean? I kind of give myself little mini goals when I log in. I say, this is what what I just did when I logged in now. I'm like, I'm going to farm a little bit of money, maybe get a little bit of ore. Then I'm going to get like maybe a level or two, and then I'll switch to my druid. You know, that's kind of my goal. You know, I'm sure I'll be leveling up with my druid today. Mad that I didn't buy any arrows, but oh well. It's taking up one less inventory slot because I don't have any arrows. So we've already gotten, like, both of these weighted saps sold. I sold these in the auction house for I think around like maybe, I don't know, 20 silver, and they both sold. Those things typically sell pretty well. And we've got the cloak, which is going to go to my druid. Yeah, but one of the great advantages of doing this, and like I said, was when I start playing WoW, when WoW Classic comes out, I'll be doing this on my Paladin at like right around level 30. So I'm going to gear up my Priest and my Hunter pretty well from all just the drops I'll be getting in here, you know. Rage Tome, Rage Tome. How did I not get a rend or a gouge on this guy? You can see we're actually getting pretty lucky with the ore drops. We've already gotten like 11 copper, which is nice. Yeah, but we definitely need some iron. Iron ore. I always bind the Dalaran Sharp to just one of my shortcut keys because they drop a lot of Dalaran Sharp down here. And since I really don't want to carry it around, I just eat that to heal up a little bit. in between fights. Let's throw our shield in here. Interrupt. Revenge! Let's get our... Interrupt. Bleed. Let's go ahead and switch stances. And just execute this guy, this person. Hey, what's up, Ken? I just thought I'd come back in here, farm a few more greens. I was able to sell a lot of the greens that I got in the bank, and so you can see I'm up to 11.51 gold. I was at over 12 gold, but I bought these green iron shoulders because my shoulders are still gray, so that was nice to get that, you know, to get that upgrade. Oh, this guy's gonna come over and ruin my bandage, bastard. Yeah, I made like 5 or 6 gold just like selling some of the stuff I crafted and selling a lot of the greens that I was getting as drops. That's what's so nice about farming this area, is you get a lot of green drops, and you can't discount even just the copper. You know, every time I loot these mobs, I'm getting money, and it actually adds up. You'll get a gold just from looting all the copper off these guys. But yeah, I went ahead and bought the green iron shoulders, which I had gray shoulders, so this was a big upgrade. I got 7 more stamina, 4 more strength. The green iron shoulders around level 28 are a really good set. I got my blacksmithing can up to 152, and so now I've actually learned the green iron gauntlets, the green iron boots recipes, and of course you get the shining silver breastplate, the silver bronze, and the silver bronze boots, which I actually crafted those for me. So you can see I'm using the silver bronze gauntlets right now, which are pretty good, and the silver bronze boots. So really good. If you're a blacksmith, it's really good to come in here and just farm this stuff around like level, you know, 20, 27, 28. I mean, if you're not in a hurry to 60, which of course you guys know I'm not in a hurry to 60, then you can, you know, you can kind of make some pretty decent money if you can get a character up to like level 28 really, really fast. You know, as fast as you can to get on 28, and then just come here and just farm this for like a week. Just sell everything, and you'll help gear your other characters with this gear that you're going to be looting, you know, the gears and the drops, and of course you'll make quite a bit of money too. I was trying to buy some upgraded weapons, but there was none in the auction house, if you can believe that. There was, just like a couple of days ago, there were like 4 Vendettas and 1 for like 2 gold. I was like, man, I'd love to get Vendetta. That's a level 26 offhand that does around, I think, 19 damage per second. So that would have been a nice upgrade for my offhand, but no worries. These weapons are still decent. And now that we don't need the ore, like we don't even need tin, we don't even need like tin or copper at this level really. So I can totally just sell all the ore I'm getting now as well. So another source of income. I got my Druid. Maybe I should just make my Druid an enchanter. I know she was just gathering ore and skinning. You know what's gonna happen, Ken and Grumpy. I'm gonna end up making a priest. I don't even need a priest, but I just like having the priest if I can get her to like level 10. I probably won't do that. Probably what I'll do is I'll take the Druid and try to get her to like level, or try to maybe just give her enchanting. Because if I can level up her chanting pretty quickly by just farming dead mines here on my warrior. Yeah, you can do that too, Grumpy. It's so easy to get so many greens in here that you can just throw all these to your enchanter and just shard it. You know, and shard them up. And then, of course, yeah, and make wands, exactly. Wands sell pretty well, especially on a new server. Like when Classic comes out, that's another great way to make some quick money. Is to get yourself a, you know, enchanter up a little bit so you can make some wands for all those lobies that are leveling their warlocks and priests and stuff up. Mages. Another quick way to make money. Good idea, Grumpy. It's almost like if you really want to be, I mean, if you really want to help yourself, if you could actually just make yourself a little list on a piece of paper. You know, remember paper and pen guys, pencil. You know, remember how to write since we all hardly ever do it anymore. Get yourself a piece of paper and think about before you start playing Classic, before it comes out, and think about what you want to do with your characters, and just write it down on a piece of paper. And every time before you log in, look at that piece of paper and say, okay, what do I want to take care of today? You know, what items on this list do I want to focus on? That's kind of how I like to play, you know. I like to give myself little mini objectives and mini goals, as opposed to just, I got to get on here and, you know, knock out 20 levels today. You know, that's not that fun, at least not to me. Let's go ahead and throw in a food buff. That's another thing, like, you know, food, cooking. You know, a lot of times I like to have plenty of food for all my characters and all my alts, you know. So usually I'm going to always have one character. Like, I'll have 3, right? But one of them is always going to be my cook, you know. I'm not going to level cooking on 3 characters. I'll just level it on 1. And, you know, she can make my food. Revenge! And like these scrolls of intellect as well, I can send to my druid. I haven't really played my druid, have I, since I got bear form, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna go out and slap some people around with my big bear. I'm sure she's got built up quite a bit of rest time. Even this character's built up rest time from just, you know, because I'm not getting any XP on these mobs that I'm killing here, so we're not burning off any rest time. Alright. Let's go ahead and craft ourselves some of the low level. I like to make. Hold on. Where's the wool? There we go. This is 161. This is 301. 114. And I like to have the. On Shifty, I got the low level wool, and then the whatever my current bandages are, whether it's silk or wool. I'll craft like low level ones on Shifty, and then the high level ones on Control R. And that way, just based on how much health I need at any given point in time, I can swap between those different bandages. They last a little bit longer that way instead of always using the highest level to bandage when I don't always need the highest level. So, hey Lucky, what's up, dude? It's fine. Right now I'm just farming for gold. Or farming for gold. Or gleaming gems. Bright. What is it? Gleaming baubles. Gleaming gold. That's what we're farming for right now, man. Quoting the Darkest Dungeon. But yeah, like we made about 6 gold yesterday. I made about 6 gold just selling greens from here, working on my blacksmithing, selling some of the stuff I crafted from blacksmithing. So we're gonna jump on the druid here in a bit, We're going to farm some more cloth and ore and greens, and then we'll list those in the auction house. Then we'll park the warrior for a little bit. And so here's a shifty. Here's a low-level bandage I'm going to use. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and park the warrior in a bit. And then we'll level up the druid a little bit. Maybe make her an enchanter. I always have a hard time just making a tuna gatherer because I'm only going to have 3 characters on Classic when it comes out, so I want them to be able to help each other. So having one that's an enchanter is way more beneficial than just having one that's gathering like herbs and leather, you know what I mean? I'll have my hunter will be a leather worker, so we're gonna have someone that's gonna mine, someone that's going to skin. I usually don't end up having a potion maker, which is something I'm gonna have to think about. Project Ascensions. What is Project Ascensions? Lucky, what is that? Let's get rid of some of these gray items. These are not really worth much to me. Braces of the Bear, those will sell. Project Ascensions. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I do know if I'm going to go like enchanting with my druid, then I'm probably want to go. I'm trying to think. I could go tailoring and enchanting always go well together because you can craft stuff and disenchant them, but I don't really need tailoring. That's why I'm always tempted to make another character. Farming for gleaming gold, ore, and cloth. That is what we're doing right now. Oh, did I really just miss my I missed my interrupt there pretty piss poorly, actually. Revenge! Execute. See there, auction of pattern bronze bracers at soul. So if you keep on top of the auction house, you can actually sell a lot of the stuff you craft with blacksmithing. You're not gonna make a ton of money, but you'll make some money. I mean, I just made like 20 silver off those. I always like that I get a lot of scrolls in here. I love having a lot of scrolls to buff my characters. It always feels nice having a lot of buffs, and of course it helps as well. Alright, let's do a... Let's just get rid of this food. Whew. Gleaming gold. $1,800 people online. It's going to be so crowded in Classic, I bet. I bet Classic's going to be a huge success for them. It would be fun if they would release the numbers, like how many people are on the Classic servers. That would actually be really interesting to see. They're not going to do it, though. They obviously don't. You know, that jerk-off Ian Hazacosta, I think that's a fucking douchebag, by the way. He sure as hell doesn't want to admit that more people want to play Vanilla WoW than their piece of shit retail game that they have right now, right? He doesn't want to admit that. There's a video where they're talking about Classic World of Warcraft, and you can just see him and J. Allen Brack. He's a douchebag too. Where he starts, they're kind of like making fun of Vanilla WoW. They're like, yeah, you can. And they were talking about the BlizzCon, and they had the like little beta you could play of the client. Like, yeah, you can log in and you can plunk around on your level 5 character, and you can run around in the world. He's like, well, I mean, you're not going to be running. You can walk, you know. But they were actually, you could just tell they were making fun of Vanilla, as if they think it's a piece of crap, you know. Which I found very offensive, because it's like Vanilla is a lot better than the piece of crap that you guys are trying to roll out in retail right now. The other thing about retail WoW is that it's a freaking memory hog too. They've added so much stuff to the client over the years that it really, I mean, they're pushing their game engine as far as they can, trying to get in better resolution, better graphics, more particle effects, better spells and effects, which is great. Yeah, sure, they look nice, but they take up so much memory. And so the game, like, unless you have I mean, you actually kind of need a fairly decent machine to run retail WoW at like the highest settings. which is kind of funny if you think about it, because it's not like it's a dynamic game, you know. You're still just tab targeting, and it's just that they put in so much crap around the game, special effect, you know, particles and stuff. But I digress. I also kind of got in an argument with people in this guild about add-ons, and they're like, the guy was trying to tell me that PFUI, which is an add-on, completely kind of redoes your UI almost. I mean, like, everything looks different. That it, like, somehow makes you a better WoW player because your UI looks better. I'm like, just because your UI looks better has no effect on how good of a player you are. You know what I mean? That was pretty funny, actually. You know, and I use Xpearl because, yeah, it's just helpful, you know. If I go into Xpearl, I like to be able to determine what I see on my target and my player, you know, windows. Does it make me a better player? Probably not. But it's nice to have some flexibility. Come on, kill this guy. What do you... I hate it when they run up against the wall and all of a sudden you just can't hit them for some reason. Now, seeing, you know, like here, like I modified the debuffs on my targets so that they're quite large. That makes me a better player simply because it's easier to see. So, you know, I know when my rend has fallen off quite a bit easier because it's just more visible. So that does help me keep my certain, you know, debuffs up. You're not yet dead yet, dude. Go ahead and die. I could be running into a little bit of problems here, guys. Couple ticks. Let's finish this guy off. Should have waited to bandage on my fear, to be honest. Alright, that's alright, well good. Let's go ahead and eat a food buff. Hey, what's up, Mega Dave? Yeah, retail's boring, man. I mean, it's like, it's a mount collection game. What mounts do we want to get today? Or, you know, there's no, I don't know. I haven't played it in a while. I mean, I did play the latest expansion, and I didn't like it one bit. You run out into that one zone, you know, that's only open some weeks, and you just do all these stupid dailies. I hate daily quests in any MMO. I don't want to have to log in just to do some repetitive content. You know, repetitive content is I mean, it's okay if there's a reason for it. Like this is repetitive content, right? I go in here and I kill all these mobs because I have a goal in mind. I'm trying to get some greens that I want to sell. I might be trying to get some wool cloth for my priest so she can craft some cloth items and then disenchant them. And there's all kinds of reasons I'm here. You know, but I'm talking about repeated daily quests. You know, where you're just like, oh, I gotta log in and do these 20 quests every day so I can get my faction, you know, my rep up. I'm sorry, I hate that shit. I can't stand that shit. That is so boring and so tedious and so taxing. I almost feel like somebody's draining my life away because I'm in a video game doing the same goddamn quests every day. And that doesn't make me happy at all. I'm just like, this is stupid. I want to be able to log in and just do whatever I want. That's what was so cool about Skyrim, is, you know, when you're playing Skyrim, is you can just kind of log in and just wander around. And I can pull out my bow and go chase a rabbit through a blizzard, you know, and try to shoot a rabbit, which is actually quite hard if you miss the first arrow because then they fucking run off. But it's fun. I can go into town, take out my bow, and shoot arrows up in the air, and try to have them land right on the seat next to me. You know, there's no set thing in stone that says you have to do this or you have to do that, and that's kind of one of the things I like about MMOs, is an open world where you can kind of do what you want and just have fun doing it. Like, I'm leveling Fury Warrior. I'm leveling Fury here with dual wield, which everybody's going to tell you is the slowest way to level. But I don't care. You know why? Because for me, it's the funnest way. I enjoy having multiple weapons swinging. I enjoy, like, you know, that type of look at that type of combat. You know, I don't want to stand here with a two-handed sword and wait 3 seconds to swing and then fucking miss, whiff. It's like, but you know, that's the thing. Everybody can play whatever you want. I would never tell anybody how to play their character. I know I've told you guys that before. I'm not here to tell people how to play WoW. I'm just showing you how I like to play, or maybe give you a few tips along the way of things you can do to maybe make a little money, or, you know, level your crafting skills, you know. But yeah, that really irritates me when I see people in these vanilla servers and all they're thinking about with Classic is how can I get to 60 the fastest. That irritates me. It really does. Like, why are you concerned with getting there so fast? Maybe you should be more concerned with just having fun. Alright, how are we doing here on our inventory? We're fine. We haven't gotten any. Let's see. Don't need this. Don't need that. Don't need that. Ooh, I got the Deadmines Cleaver. Look at this. A level 10 main hand axe with 1 spirit. I bet rogues are just drooling for that one. But it'll sell because it's level 10, so it's not bad. It's a good main hand for rogues who are level 10. It's got top high-end damage for that level. Oops, I just fired the wrong ability there. That was a mistake. Two stamina, 2 strength, male. It's not bad. Look at those bad boys. Yeah, I'm trying to get more subscribers. I think last couple of weeks, I think more people have been kind of finding my streams and finding my videos, which is nice to see people actually pop in and who've never been here before. Let's see if our friend, the is up. We'll see if our noble friend is up yet. I really want to get that damn. I want to get that damn staff. I think I am going to Grumpy to go ahead and make my druid an enchanter. Maybe I could do like. Maybe I could do an enchanter and an. Nah, that's not gonna work. I'd have any way I look at it, I'll probably have to make a different character. I really don't want to get that involved with 3 characters just on this server before. I just want to focus on the 2. So. Let's do a little coarse sharpening stones. Well, I'm not worried about mining. Because my character will never be as high as level as this character. This one's always going to be a little bit ahead. So this will be the miner. But I'm thinking I could do enchanting. What? Enchanting. I could just keep skinning. Skinning would be kind of useful. You know, as I'm like leveling up this character's blacksmithing, but I don't know. But I need to drop herbalism because I'm not going to do anything with that. So. Ooh, that minor mana potion. Woohoo! These ore nodes right behind me should start popping here pretty soon. But I love the fact that I get a lot of scrolls in here. That always makes me happy. Scrolls are always nice to have. Any little bit helps, man. It's been a while. I really didn't need to pop Battle Shout there. You know, honestly, I'm not sure if it sells that well on this server. I haven't looked. I think Zalson was saying it sold fairly well. And of course, we're going to have an abundance of cloth here. So doing this is really going to help out my, if I want to go tailoring. I could just focus on tailoring and enchanting and go, and make bags. That always makes money. I really wish I had my my arrows. I forgot to buy arrows. So we're not going to see me pulling with my bow. I do need to upgrade my bow as well. It's good to practice with your shield for your interrupts here. Just what rotation should you use against a caster? I like to keep my Rens up on both targets, or on all targets if I have multiple. There we got some heavy stone, which is nice. You do get heavy stone and iron ore in here too, so I mean, if you farm it a lot. You can get iron, it just takes a long time. Yeah, I will heal on the Druid, actually. I like to do feral leveling, but I always create a healing set. Do a little healing. Healing's fun. On the Druid. It's more challenging than on a Priest. It's a little bit more difficult. That's why it's more fun. In general, anything that's more difficult, if you're able to do it and do it well, it's going to be more rewarding. That's why retail loss sucks. Although I'm sure the Mythic Plus rating and shit's fairly difficult, but everything else is just so cake. I mean, you have quests in vanilla. Like, I was watching a video, I think it was Bellular Gaming, and he was like showing you like how you do this quest and you get like these upgraded items. But just watching him do the quests, like his health, his character's health, as he was going up and killing these mobs that were story mobs, they're part of the story. A lot of lore around them and stuff, but his health never dropped below like 98%. It was just like, I'm like, this mob's hitting him and hitting him and hitting him. His health never dropped below 98%. I'm like, how is that even realistic? You know, like, it's just so stupid. Hey, Dave, I just saw your comment. You see, you feel like leveling was the best part of vanilla? You're telling me she rushed to the best part. Then, yeah, you're right. That's actually another good point, is people will go play Retail WoW, they'll rush through to the max level, and they don't even understand how to play their character, you know? And then they get into raids, and they're, you know... I mean, I always level with the spec I want to group with, you know, that I'm going to plan on doing an endgame, you know? So if I'm a rogue, and I'm going to do PvP, I'm almost always going to be leveling with my subtlety spec, because I'm going to be practicing PvP all along the way as I'm leveling. Where some people will be like, well, I'm just going to level combat or something that's fast. And then you get at 60, and you swap to your subtlety PvP spec, and you've never used it. And so, of course, you suck at it, right? So that was never understood. I never understood that. Like, I'm actually building this warrior build around endgame dungeon DPS. So, there's a nice drop right there. Check that out. A two-handed sword with +4 agility. You know, Hunter might want that. It's not bad. I was hoping it was a one-hand sword because it said short bastard, but once it said bastard sword, then you knew it was two-hand. Although bastard swords could be one-hand, depending on what type of bastard sword it is. But yeah, too many people don't really know how to play their class. And that was one of my arguments with when my friend Minus over at Pantheon Plus was talking about, should Pantheon have damage meters, right? I'm not the biggest fan of damage meters. Like, I have a damage meter here. I hardly ever look at it. In groups, I kind of look at it just for fun. I'm like, oh, how much damage am I doing? But I don't use it as a gauge to say I'm a good player. You know what I mean? Because people can sit here and worry about rotations and damage all day long, but what happens when the encounters break down? What happens when maybe the tank dies? How well does your party handle that? You know? How well do you handle a difficult situation? The people that really, really know their classes can handle it very well. And the people that are just damage meter fucking gurus, you know, people just want to sit around and look at how much damage I can pull. But they've never really understood the ins and outs of their character outside of just pouring out DPS as fast as I can. And when those encounters break down, those are the ones who die real fast. They start running with their hair on fire. What am I going to do? You know what I mean? So no, I'm not a big fan of damage meters, guys, by the way. Not a big fan. I don't hate them, but I think there's better ways to track how well you're playing your character. What was that? Oh, here we go. Maybe I should just do alchemy, but I don't want to do alchemy. I don't want to do alchemy. I like having enchanting on one of my characters so I can buff my gear up. Mega dress, remember? Did you see the trend in vanilla private vanilla service for druids? Told you about, like druids and hunters. They're always running, well, not druids, but hunters, always running around in like cloth dresses. I'm just like, okay. I can't tell you how many times leveling up characters on these private vanilla servers that I see druids running around in, full dresses. Apparently, and it's a trend. It's like, hey, I look good in a dress. Like, all right, whatever. Ah, no arrows. How are we doing? Don't need that. Don't really need any milk. One node came up, but kind of was thinking those other ore nodes would have popped over here in the back corner. They haven't popped in a while. Neither has our noble friend. Come on, Mr. Noble. You were dressed in your valley? Yeah, I'm not doing alchemy. I'm definitely doing enchanting. I just don't know like what the other profession is going to be. Whether it's going to be tailoring or pretty much almost has to be. The only thing that really goes well with enchanting is tailoring, because you can just loot the cloth you need for it off of mobs. You don't have to have a gathering profession, If you're going to do alchemy, you need herbalism. If you're going to do leather, you need skinning, so you're kind of limited. Heavy woolen cloak. Well, it's funny because I've thrown away so much of these tailoring recipes. I've been getting a lot of tailoring recipes as I level this warrior, and I've thrown most of them away, so no big deal. Where's our friend, the noble? Look at the hot. This is like a hot tub over here, man. All right. Yeah, no noble. Okay. Let's see if the chest is up. People, as soon as I think about getting it, then all these people show up. But there's a chest that pops right up here. There it is. I see the chest. Let's grab the chest. Oh, I was going to grab the chest. Let's see if we can down this guy real fast. Oh, am I still in combat? Really? With who? Who am I in combat with? Not in combat now. Give me a green item. There we go. That's pretty good. Oh, and a large blue sack out of a chest. That's actually a very nice drop. Don't care about the rest of this junk. Let somebody else loot that. No. On the Druid, I won't use I won't bandage hardly at all. I mean, you pop out a bear form just to throw in like a, you know, to throw in your heal, and it'll pretty much almost max your health out. These guys pull the casters, which means they're going to get all these living flames. Let me take out the magician form here. Let them deal with that, I guess. Yeah. Exactly. And you know, farming this with my warrior, you know, you can see I've got tons of cloth here. So this will get I have a lot of cloth. So we'll get the tailoring started out quick on the right foot. Alright. Sorry, I was alt-tab there for a second. I was checking something. Oh, I'm going to have to grab a soda to wake me up a little bit. It is 1:58 a.m. here in Florida. My girlfriend's asleep. She's going with her mom to do some stuff tomorrow, which means I can play WoW, hopefully, most of the day tomorrow. See where we can get with these characters. Yeah, the only thing that really hurts the Fury Warrior with the dual wield is just the hit rating, man. You just miss a lot. It's not bad. I mean, obviously you can still do pretty well with it, but I'm not gonna really get much hit rating until much higher levels. Is our noble up? I don't think he is. Damn you, noble. I'm just gonna farm until my bags get really full. Since I am gonna do the Tailor Enchanter on the Druid, I'm not going to throw away any of my linen, which I was throwing away last time because I was focusing more on ore, but we don't really need any of this ore now, so most of this ore is probably gonna get sold. We need iron ore. We'll worry about that a little bit later, though. I think... Let's see if I can pull this. Okay. Nope. Oh, it did work. Let's do a little dancing here with this girl. I know for a fact you can definitely get behind these poles back behind me to the right to kind of, like if you want, you can do the, well, I can't quite do it here, I'll show you. You can LOS from here. For shits and giggles. Revenge! There we go, some veteran armor. Nice. That'll sell. Maybe for a little bit. Mauricio Diaz. The reason I'm killing these guys is I'm farming green items, cloth, and ore. These guys drop a lot of ore. Almost all the ore you see in my bags right now, and almost all these heavy stones, tin ore, almost all of this stuff is drops from these guys. These guys aren't called diggers for no reason. They actually have a pretty big loot table, and they respawn quickly. So I'm just farming green items mostly to sell. I'm also farming cloth for my druid, who's probably just going to be an enchanter tailor. We've just been discussing that, you know, like probably just go ahead and make her an enchanter so she can get her enchanting up pretty quick. And of course, getting the green items is also really nice because she can just DE them all and it'll help level up her enchanting very quickly. So it's an easy way to make money. It's an easy way to help out a tailor enchanter if you have one in your stall, so to speak. Yeah. It's nice, and like if you get yourself like a protection paladin or any kind of like a mage, you can really AoE the shit out of this. I mean, on my protection paladin like level 30, I'll pull like, you know, 5 or 6 of these guys at a time and just AoE them down, and you can farm this really, really quickly. But since I'm just on this Fury Warrior, it's not as good, but it's still not bad. But it is nice that they even drop, like I said, that they even drop like heavy stone. Not a lot of it. Like I've been here for what, about an hour maybe, and they've only dropped 4. But still, 4 is better than none. But you can see the greens, veteran armor, soldier's boots, war paints. I got a bag out of the chest over there. Also, they drop scrolls. The only scrolls I had when I came in were the stamina ones, so I've already got 2 intellects, agility, strength, and of course just tons and tons of cloth. Mostly linen, but you get quite a bit of wool as well. And I've crafted a lot of bandages, so I've probably used up at least a full stack or stack and a half wool and just making bandages. So it's good for your first aid as well, if you're loving first aid, or if you just like having a lot of bandages like I do, because the Fury War uses them up pretty fast. It's good for that too. See, that guy just dropped 3 tin ore. I mean, you can just scroll up, you might see, let's see. Veteran armor, 5 tin ore, 4 copper ore, 5 copper ore. You know, wool cloth, linen cloth, wool cloth, another green item. That was from the chest, though. Wait a minute, did we get the noble? No, there he is. There's our buddy, the brainwashed noble. Alright, let's get this guy. You're going down, noble. Oh, crap. I was hoping I wouldn't get the henchman. And actually, if you're really worried about your health, you want to down the lower level mobs first. So not the elite. Focus on any of these lower ones first, and then kill the elite. Come on, die. Alright. Make sure no one's coming to steal my noble. I'm hoping he drops the noble. I keep talking about that noble staff, but he hasn't dropped it. I've only killed him, what, 3 times in the last couple days, though? And he dropped the belt, I think, every time. This time I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling lucky. Oh, and overpower. You know how long it's been since someone actually dodged one of my attacks? Like right out dodged it. There it is, the Staff of the Nobles. Now, what's great about this staff is you can enchant it. See, it's got 4 spirit, 2 stamina. But if you can enchant this with like a like an intellect enchant, like a lower level intellect enchant, like a +3 or even like a +5 spirit or something, throw that in the auction house and you'll make a quick 2 gold, because at this level, it's very, very hard to find a decent staff at level 13 for any caster. So getting like 4 spirit, 2 stamina, maybe 3 intellect would make this staff like quite epic for level 13. So it's a really easy way to make money. So I'll hold on to this staff, get my enchanter up, and then she'll, you know, have her enchant that and sell it for like 3 gold or something, or 2 gold. It's kind of just a little tiny gold tip, not much of a gold tip, but a little gold tip. Other thing too, like when you make the patterned bronze bracers, like these guys, I'll show you. Where are they? Like these. These are +5 strength, so enchant them with +5 stamina and put them in the auction house, and they'll sell really, really, really well. I was selling them for a gold each, with 5 strength, 5 stamina. I'm going to be rolling a protection paladin first, and then a hunter and a priest. So a beast mastery hunter and a holy priest, and I will be leveling them all at the same time. So I'll be rotating them on rest time. So like I'll level the paladin to 10, then I'll level the hunter to 10. Although I'm thinking about maybe doing the priest second. So maybe paladin and then the priest to 10, then the hunter to 10, and then just burning off rest time when I'm just kind of rotating, trying to use rest time as well as I can to level 3 characters up quicker than I could do it if I just did one at a time, And it's more fun. You get bored playing the same character all the time. I knew I was feeling lucky on that staff. I'm like, I feel lucky. And they're not dropping as many greens as they could. Shadow Gem. See, that guy dropped 5 course stone. Alright, inventory full, so don't need this. Don't need 1 stinking healing potion. Alright. So we're starting to get close to the end of this little farming run. It's been pretty good. We've gotten some pretty decent gear here. Definitely will make a few gold with some of these items I can sell. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, it was the eagle. I thought it was... That's still not bad, though. I could throw that on my feral druid. It's got good stamina. 4 stamina, and the extra intellect will help a little bit. Yeah, Ken. I finally got the staff of the nobles, right? Did you see that? 4 spirit, 2 stamina, and I'm gonna level up my druid with some enchanting, and we'll throw like +3 intellect on there, and it'll be epic. It'll be like best in slot at level 13. Best in slot level 13 staff. Revenge. Revenge. Another revenge. Revenge. I just want to slap with my shield for no reason. Here it comes. Oh yeah. Eat the shield. Eat the shield. Alright, we're starting to run into inventory issues. Yeah, we don't need that. think we can probably head out of here. I think this has been a pretty good run. Cloth is so easy to get. Is there anything else I can get rid of here? Do I really need this pattern? Probably not. But what's this? Get rid of that. We'll kill a few more. Maybe we'll get... Oh, is there milk? Thank you. Definitely don't need that. Why am I still in... Why am I still using my shield? I have no idea. Tin ore. Alright, that's good enough. We're out of here. So it's not too bad. We got ourselves like 10, 20, 30, 43 copper ore. 10, 20, 37, 10, 1 iron ore. Bunch of other stuff. Bunch of cloth. Bunch of greens. The staff of the nobles. Shh. Alright. Probably sell most of this copper and tin. I'm still not used to using my circle menu. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna get more water. I'll be right back. It is Druid time, Ken. You are correct. Alright, I'm back. Smelt iron. We got to whopping one iron ore in there. It's better than no iron ore. Alright, let's get all these greens kind of... Smelting copper. This isn't like Guild Wars 2 where you just smelt copper and it goes doot, doot. The bar goes across slow at first, then it gets faster and faster, and it's just like and it takes you like literally like 20 seconds to smelt like 100 copper, or maybe like 200 copper, maybe even less than that. I don't know. It's pretty fast. All right, because I'm sick of smelting copper, I'm not going to bother smelting that tin right now. Okay, let's take a look at our... And I think I got a bunch more cloth in my mail, I think. Let's take a look. So, auctions. So we sold a few more auctions, which is nice. silver ore, and you can see we got all kinds of junk in here. So, delete. She's going to be really set as far as tailoring, right? So. Yeah, do we get anything else? Give her the leather, mail. Mail, cloth. +9 healing spells. I didn't see that. Well, may as well give her that as well. Just for fun, just for shits and giggles. Definitely want to give her the cloak. Bag, sure, why not? And gonna give the intellect scrolls. And give her that too, because I don't want it. Shady Moon. It's just about time to pull yourself out of the doldrums. Rock Elemental's in the Badlands will be good. Yes, it will, Mauricio. It always is. At least in every Vanilla server I've ever played on. I got the chef hat too. Grumpy on my priest in WoW. Yeah, there'll be guilds that'll probably even try to take over those elementals and prevent everybody else from getting them, and just try to, make a lot of money by farming them. Let's see, what else do we have? What is this? Linen. So that's tailoring. Okay, we don't need any of that. All right, cool. Before we jump on the Druid, screw it, let's just jump on the Druid. I was thinking about checking the auction house again for some upgraded weapons, but so this video I'll have to update the video description. I'm gonna change it to Vanilla World of Warcraft Warrior and Druid Warrior / Druid leveling, or I'll just stop the stream and start it up again. I don't know. Nah, we'll just say Warrior Druid leveling. Current Warrior level 27. And current Druid, what was the Druid level? I think she's 12. Current Druid level 12. So Westfall and level 12. We're probably doing Darkshore. Cloth. Alright, cool. Updated the stream info. Changing the music. Do 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 do. Let's try this one. Yeah, this one's pretty good. Ah, only level 11. Did you see look at the sexy chess piece? Now, this chess piece I got by farming the Dead Mines area there with my warrior that I was just doing. So, and it's interesting, it actually matches her bracers. Those are some pretty cool looking bracers, I gotta admit. All right. Okay. Whew. All right. So what are we doing here? Okay. So we have all 10 slot bags. We have the herb bag. So we're gonna have to get rid of the herb bag because we're not going to be herbing anymore. So let's grab the nice 10 slot bag that I just got. And the first thing to do is we need to change our professions. And what level is this cloak? Oh, that's 16. Jeez. 11 healing, 14. This is level 223. This is level 13. Of course, the girdle of nobility. Multiple one off the noble guy. And lots and lots and lots of stuff. Let's just sell all of these, sell that. Level 12. Get rid of that. Level 15. Alright, so we're going to switch our professions real quick. Do I have any other skills on my bear? Let's see, we got attack. And growl we've got. Demoralizing roar and maul. That's it. Okay. Salsa was right. I never knew that, guys. On these private vanilla servers, sometimes your bags, my keybind for bag, which is just the B key, gets bugged out. But if you just kind of hit the Alt key a few times, it fixes it. I never knew that. That's actually pretty cool. I always would relog or restart the client, but if you just slap the Alt key a couple times, it seems to resolve that issue. All right, we don't need cooking. What am I doing? I don't really care about cooking because my warrior's is going to be higher level. So we need tailoring, which should be over here. Here we go, tailoring. Lag spike! Lag spike! Don't disconnect me. Alright, chanting's right here. Don't kill the squirrel, don't do it! Okay. Alright. Pretty cool looking outfit I'm rocking with this character right now. Okay, so how do you drop professions? Well, we're going to show you how to do it, guys. When the World of Warcraft first came out, it was like, so I didn't even know how to do this. You're like, how the hell do I drop a profession? But you click on it, and then in this window at the bottom, you click Unlearn Profession. Okay. We're going to need a ruined copper rod. Let's buy this, let's buy all this. And actually, I probably didn't need to buy all that, but we'll buy it anyway. And chant chest, minor mana. Sure, that sounds like something we're going to be using. Of course, now we're going to be able to use our wizard oils and stuff. Although I don't know if they work on this server. A lot of these vanilla servers, I think on the other server, some of the stuff doesn't work, which is too bad because the wizard oil is really cool. I hope it works on the server, but I'm going to guess it probably doesn't. Okay. Yeah, we need to add tailoring, chanting, and of course, disenchanting. Okay, let's do something here real quick. Like disenchanting on 3 key here. Okay. Get rid of some of these things we don't need. Where's our friend? Here he is. Come on, Hawk, I'll keep up. Get with the program. Yeah. Yeah, that was cool. So that was in my in the classic beta. I thought that was pretty cool. Using the owl and the hunter and then having the pet owl. So I had multiple owls flying around with me when I was running around in my hunter. That was pretty neat. I really like the wolf though and the hunter for a pet. It's one of the best pets. I always used to say it's like the best all around pet, but actually with Furious Owl it actually is, with Dash and everything, it actually is a pretty good solid pet choice. A lot of people like to use their boars and different things, but I just stick with the wolf. The owl was okay. The screech was a nice debuff, but I still found that I enjoyed my wolf more. Yeah. They're easy to get. But I like, yeah. Yeah, boars and bears. I think bears do too, don't they? Bears eat just about everything. It is nice if you have a pet that'll eat fish because you can just whip out your fishing rod and fish up some stuff and feed your pet. You don't have to worry about like buying. Like the wolf's not cost effective. He pretty much only likes, I think, meat. So. I threw away a bunch of linen cloth yesterday when I was in the dead mines. I think I probably threw away about 80 to 100 linen cloth, maybe more. I just was chucking it away, trying to get more ore for my warriors blacksmithing. Cats will eat fish, yeah. Raptors, yeah. Cats are good for damage, but they can't take damage quite as well as a wolf. But they're good. You can get up to, I think, 3 pets in vanilla. And you can buy a couple additional stables. So you can stable maybe even 4 pets. I think initially you can stable 1 pet, and then you can buy 1 more. I think maybe you can buy 2 more, so maybe you could have 4 pets at once. I think that's about it, though. And of course, later on in Wrath of the Lich King, I think they added 1 or 2 more. Making bolts of linen cloth. What is this? Sells a robe of spirit. Level 14. Intellect. Oh, 16, 11. That's a pretty nice healing belt. But I'd rather have something with, you know, obviously strength. Strength and agility or strength and stamina, kind of the things I'm looking for. All right, let's go ahead and... I wonder if we get we'll get high enough to wool already. I think we will. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll leave the wool here for a second. Let's try to level our. This is as far as we can go. How much money do I have? 46 silver. I thought about sending some gold over from Shady Hacks, but I knew I had some money on this character, but 46 doesn't seem like a whole lot, but should be enough to, hopefully, to learn what I need to learn to level up my tailing. Let me take a look at enchanting. Let's fix that. Let's put enchanting here. Alright, I want it closer to the top. Enchant bracer. It is 2:33 a.m. I'll probably play for like an hour or so on this one. We'll see. And I'm going to try to get a little bit of sleep. And then once my girlfriend heads out, once Amber heads out with her mom to do some stuff today, then I'll probably... we're good. We've got a chili right here. General trade. Kind of killing myself with all these windows, guys. Sorry, let me zoom out. There we go. Alright. These low level stuff, we'll just buy it all. Let's do the bolts until we can't get any skill out of it, and then we'll see what we need to make. I'm guessing it's going to go gray at skill level 50. And there it goes, gray. Let's go ahead and train again. Then in bag. Let's take a look at what we can't learn. What we're really looking for now is the wool. So how far until we can learn bolt of wool and cloth? That's 75. So our goal is to really get to 75 so we can start doing the wool. So what's the easiest thing to make? Usually like cloaks and shit. So let's look at gloves are usually pretty decent, only 2. And you can see the pants as well. So let's just, and then of course the belt's only 1. But is it really worth making it since it's yellow? It's not. Where's the actual vendor? Quartermaster tailoring, here we go. Shift click 20. Linen belt. We'll make 1. Let's see what we get. If it gives us a skill up, we'll just keep making it until it doesn't. Again, we're just trying to get to 75 so we can start then making wool items. Alright, let's train again. Mm, 60. And the linen cape is what we're going to make now. Thanks, Matthew, for subbing. I don't know if Matthew's online now, but if he is one of the guys online watching me, thank you for the sub. I certainly need more subscribers. How are we doing? 63? Inventory full. No! No, don't say my inventory's full. Where's my... Didn't I have a recipe? I guess I didn't grab it yet. Working on the tailoring. I would imagine I probably have full rest time. $70. Alright, we just need to make, what, 2 more? So 6. I think I accidentally bought 1 extra. Oh wow. Okay, let's vendor these capes. We need to go grab our wool cloth here. Don't need that. Don't need that. Another thing you can do here, this is funny, but like if you're going to enchant like something over and over again, like the same item, one of the best ways to do that is to put it as far as you can in your furthest left bag, open up your character window, then open up your enchant window. That way you don't have to move your mouse as far. Right. Yeah, I didn't have as much wool, so we're going to have to probably do another run with Shady Hacks. Looks like Glimmering, 2 stamina, 5 spirit. That's not that bad for Feral. It's not good, but it's not that bad. Leatherworking. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more wool cloth, so a few more hours of grinding dead mines will get me quite a bit more wool cloth. Just think how long it took me to get my blacksmith to 150 because I needed all the ore. And here I am on this character and I didn't have to do anything. I just grabbed stuff out of my mailbox and I'm going to be like pretty high level pretty quick. That's the benefit of having alts. Try to get all of my green items in the same bag here. I gotta figure out which things I'm gonna wear and which ones I'm not. This is level 15. Definitely gonna be using these bracers. Gloves I'll be using. Let's see. Yeah, definitely gonna need some money. I'll be making a lot of these items here like this, just to disenchant. One of these level 9. These are actually better than what I have though. Simple kill. I should have light leather, boots. The other good thing is I can take Shady Hacks back into dead mines and farm again. And even though the linen cloth's not raising my skill, of course, I can still make tons of these linen breachers and just purchase and disenchant these guys. So all that linen cloth will still go to good use. Okay, now we are going to get some money. Because I need some money. A few more auctions sold, 1 silver, 22 copper. I'll sell anything, man. All right, what else do we got? This we're gonna return. And did I miss anything? Nope. Just sent some money. Oops, shady axe. Let me check. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Mail. 4 agility. What level is this? Level 7? I can't use two-handed swords, can I? Oh, staff. Yeah, we need to give her the staff, right? Yeah, I think Ken, I can't wait to get back into classic. The classic, when classic comes out, to play the hunter again. I think that's going to be fun. I like druids, but I don't like them as much as the hunters and priests. Well, yeah, I really don't. Gleaming gold. Here, this is 13. Let's grab this. We're definitely going to be using this belt once I get high enough level. Let me check the auction or the bank real quick and make sure I grabbed all my stuff out of there. Just sanity check here. Looks like I did. Yeah. Cool. So we'll make a bunch of these so we can disenchant them. It's really the lowest level greens I think I can make. Pretty sure. A fine thread costs 2 silver, so it's like it's kind of pricey to make these because the fine thread costs like 90 copper. So this is so that cost me 18 silver right there, pretty much. We're gonna make these guys and disenchant these. And it actually gives me some skill ups too, which is good. Yeah, it is time consuming for professions because the time to craft items is pretty slow, especially when you get to higher levels and you're crafting stuff. It take like 45 seconds to make one item. I got a bunch of pearls, I think, on my warrior. I also have some white leather on this character. Alright guys, I think I am going to log off. I'm pretty... Not that I'm super tired, but I should get some sleep before tomorrow. It's almost 3 a.m. here, so... Just trying to... So we were able to get her from 0. We were able to get her enchanting to 18 or tailoring to 111. Of course, I can raise both these quite a bit more here pretty quick. But probably still need to do a few more runs on my warrior to farm more cloth and stuff. Well, not I would say like four more runs would be good, and that would get her enchanting probably all the way up to, you know, 150 easy. I think at level, I think you need to be level 20 to get it past 150, unless they remove the restriction on the server, but I don't think they have. I'd be surprised if they did. I can't really do anything with these leather scraps. I don't. Yeah, we do have the light leather, which we can make some stuff with that. Yeah, what else? Let me check. And then, oh, those pearls. Well, that's a good start. It's a good start on her leathering. I love her outfit's pretty cool. I love these braces are neat. Alright guys, I am going to log off for now, but I'll be back in about 5 hours, and then I'm going to be playing for probably quite a while. You know, like maybe like a 5-hour stream or something. And I'll just catch you guys then. Do you have to work, Grumpy? I'll catch you later, Ken, about 5 hours from now. Hey, Matt. Hey, Dave. I'll see you later, too. Everybody have a good one. Hope you have a great Saturday, everybody, and I'll see you again real soon. Peace.